And finally, new rule. Now that polls show that the public finds the news media less trustworthy than Donald Trump, they have to fight to get their reputation back. And there are encouraging signs that that fight has been joined. The New York Times no longer shies away from saying Trump lies on the front page. Also, sometimes pussy and fuck on the front page, which is awesome. Scott Pelley of CBS, who I do not like. I do not. Made me like him one night when he started his broadcast like this.
It has been a busy day for presidential statements divorced from reality.
Chuck Todd had this moment with Kellyanne Conway.
4 of the 5 facts he uttered were just not true. Look, alternative facts are not facts. They're falsehoods.
And take a look at George Stephanopoulos kicking little Stephen Miller's balls up into his chest cavity.
You have provided zero evidence that the president's claim that he would have won the popular vote if 3 to 5 million illegal immigrants hadn't voted. Zero evidence for either one of those claims.
Well, it's
Thanks a lot for joining us this morning.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. We're going to need a lot more of this. We are. Trump has the White House. He's got Congress. He's got a crazy loyal fan base. What do we have? Pussy hats. But also people under them. You know, there is something about getting in the street that makes a powerful statement that we care, that we're not afraid, and that we feel so strongly we're willing to use a porta potty. We're liberals, damn it. We're tanned, rested, and gluten-free. And we are the type of people who will throw a trash can through a Starbucks window and then climb through and say, you know, while we're here, could I get a double mocha grande? Very little foam. All right, so we got the streets, we still got the courts, but judges die, and if only Republicans are in power to replace them, that could be bad, which leaves the press, the free press that is enshrined in our Constitution. But for the press to be effective, these numbers have to change. Can you imagine how this must make a reporter feel? To be losing a truthfulness contest to Donald Trump? It's like losing a rap battle to Mitt Romney. Now, you can be mad at me for giving a platform to Milo, but Donald Trump is the apotheosis of the alt-right, and the media gave him the biggest platform ever. They covered every Trump rally like we put a game show host on the moon. They made him look like he was president before he was. Even during the primaries, Trump got 3 times the coverage of the entire rest of the field. Although Marco Rubio was able to break through one week because he gave a very important speech about how Trump had a small cock.
And you know what they say about men with small hands?
Other than that, it was Trump, Trump, Trump. He got over twice as much coverage as Hillary and Bernie combined because they're policy people, not tiny cock people. And now, with so much happening all at once, we really need our news sources to bore in. But the second half of the nightly news still looks like this.
From time to time, everyone needs a hug.
Tonight, 78-year-old Shirley Webb deadlifting 225 pounds at her gym near St. Louis.
Are unicorns real?
The primping, the pampering, the pooches now up for top dog.
What is your goat's name?
Stella.
And what's your name?
Stella.
Oh, that's special.
Bye-bye, bow-bow.
Okay, guys, for the sake of the Republic, you gotta get serious again. You have to win your respect back. So Trump can't say, the people don't believe you, you're a joke. Look at what was on Time Magazine's website last week. These dads doing ballet with their daughters is the only thing you need to watch today. No, that's the definition of what I don't need to watch today. Henry Luce must be spinning in his grave, or as Time would put it, you won't believe what our founder is doing now. The news media lost trust because they became eyeball-chasing clickbait whores who bumped the story about climate change for the one about grizzly bears in the jacuzzi. You know, there is an answer to this. When TV started, there was an understanding between the folks who owned the airwaves, the American people, and the folks who made TV, the Jews. And that understanding was that the news wasn't supposed to make money. It was something the corporations gave us as a public service. CBS News is 3% of CBS's revenue. CNN, 4% of Time Warner's. ABC and NBC News are only 1.5% of Disney and Comcast. Guys, take one for the team. It's not that much. It'll pay off in the long run. You know why? Because the best customers are alive. And maybe, just maybe, people will even surprise you. They might actually prefer not being treated like children. People tell me every day how much they appreciate Vice News, and a new season of Vice starts in a couple of minutes.